What is up, guys? How we doing? Surprise. Special double feature for you today. I know I just dropped a 45-minute video rambling about music, but, you know, even if it's not a good video, I enjoyed being able to just talk about something lighthearted, and I guess that's why I went on so long, because it's just a light-hearted video of me talking about music and getting you to know more about me and trying to start a conversation. And while it may not necessarily be a good video, whether you watch 10 minutes, the whole thing, or whatever, it was nice to just be able to ramble about something lighthearted. So now, we're going to talk about the Minecraft movie. First of all, I want to say that I love going to the movies, man. Always have, and I look forward to the day that I can take Persephone to her first one. I think right now they would probably freak her out. Loud noises and being in dark spaces seems to freak her out. I don't see her doing good at a movie theater, but I love going to the movies, and it used to all the time, and there is nothing better than a genuine good time at the movies with a packed audience made to enhance that experience. For me personally, my favorite movie theater experience were the first Avengers movie, because I saw that on opening night, and then Infinity Wars and Endgame. And especially probably, I don't know, it's hard to say. The first Avengers was one hell of a movie theater experience. But Endgame, when Captain America says Avengers Assemble, that was just a genuine great moment and great showcase of how a packed theater audience can make the movie theater experience even better. But unfortunately, more times than not, a packed theater usually is a bad movie theater experience. And with these viral clips going around of the Minecraft movie, people getting their phones out and making disingenuous overreactions to scenes just for their little hope of virality on the internet, it's kind of depressing. Yes, there are genuine people out there that are getting excited at this movie and passionate about seeing, a game they've played their entire lives coming to life, and I get it, and I love that for you. But you can't tell me that these viral clips going around of teenagers just wilding out are genuine reactions to what they're seeing on screen. It is, oh, I'm going to pull out my phone, I'm going to overreact and act like a snotty teenager and not care about anybody else in the room, hopefully for a viral moment. And that is shitty. That is killing the theater experience along with streaming services. And to be honest with you, I don't want to be a grumpy grandpa here, but I don't see movie theaters existing in the future. I really don't. Because after seeing these viral videos and the people that work there literally having to pause the movies to say, hey, I've refunded multiple families today, and you're ruining it for everybody. And do you think those families are going to go back to the movies again? Probably not. Probably not. And that's besides streaming, direct to streaming movies or movies that come out at the movie theater and streaming at the same time, that's the number one reason for why movie theaters are dying, are bad customer experiences. Let's be real here. Movie theaters don't do a very good job at enforcing their no phone and being quiet policies. Everybody has a story of going to the movies and being on, sitting next to somebody that has their bright ass phone on, doing Snapchat or what the hell ever, or talking on the phone, or somebody just being obnoxious, and it just made it worse for you. And I don't want to undermine the excitement that this is bringing people. I'm happy for you. And it sounds like it's a genuine good movie. Like the Super Mario Brothers, I'll use that as an example. That made, that hit $1 billion, didn't it? And I think that movie sucked. Visually, it was great. Story was okay. But the dialogue for me just sucked in the Super Mario Bros. In my opinion. It was just not funny. And while, yes, it's a kid's movie, that doesn't mean just get a big title and write it as lazy as possible. And we know it's going to do money. I mean, it set out what it was supposed to do. It made $1 billion, but it's not, in my opinion, what I would call a good movie. Yeah, it's visually stunning. It's got a decent story, but it's just serviceable, you know? And it sounds like the Minecraft movie is better than that from what I'm hearing from the critics. Like, it doesn't sound like it's a great, amazing movie by any means, but it sounds like it's better in quality over the Mario Brothers. And for the passionate gamers that have played Minecraft all their lives, it sounds like it is making them happy. And I'm happy to hear that. And I don't want to be that grumpy grandpa. But you know as well as I do that if somebody is screaming at the top of their lungs, throwing a popcorn bucket across the room while their phone is out, that they're just hamming it up for the cameras. First of all, you're not even watching the movie. You're watching the movie through your phone. And every viral clip just seems to be people being obnoxious for a video. I have no doubt that a lot of these videos are people seeing it for like the second or third time, and this being, the third time they reacted that way, just hoping to get a viral moment. And that's shitty, man, because not only are you bringing it down for the other people, but at the end of the day, even if this makes $1 billion, you could say that's great for movie theaters and whatnot, but if 500 million of those dollars, are families that had a bad time because of bad movie theater experiences, like, they ain't coming back. And if every big title in the future is going to have this type of reaction, just a bunch of teenagers not caring about the room they're in, being edgy, bruh, throwing popcorn across the fucking room, say goodbye to movie theaters, because nobody's going to want to go back. 9 out of 10 times, people are going to pick the comfort of their homes over movie theaters, and I wish it wasn't that way, but that's just how it is now. I love going to the movies, and it will always be a special event, and for me, and growing up, like, I'm just fascinated with movies. That's why I do movie reviews, and I love going to the movies. And I've had more positive experiences at the movie theaters than negative, so I go back, but I could completely see why, if you got a bucket of popcorn thrown on you, you would just never go back and would pick, staying at the comfort of your home over going out. And it sucks to see that. Like, on one hand, you're seeing a fan base happy and a movie making a lot of money, which is great for movies, which is great for movie theaters. But on the other hand, like, the more viral clips you see of people flipping the fuck out and overreacting, you can't convince me it's not overreacting. The presence of the phone there just immediately says you're overreacting for the camera. Avengers Endgame, everybody, genuinely reacted excitedly, but not one phone was out. You know why? Because they were genuinely reacting excitedly to the movie, not trying to make a fucking video for TikTok. And I don't even, what's your plan, man? Go viral and become known as the guy that overreacted to a meme in a movie and ruined the movie theater experience for everyone else. Awesome. Well, that's going to be a extremely captivating channel to watch, I'm sure. It just sucks because, yeah, man, these videos suck, and I don't want to be the grumpy grandpa, but seeing the captions on these videos of when the worker comes in and has to pause the movie and says, hey, calm the fuck down. Stop throwing popcorn all across the room. Like, yeah, that's genuinely bullshit. Throwing sodas up in the air. Like, and then to see the caption on the video of who does he think he is? Like, he's not in the wrong, dude. If a movie has to be paused because you're throwing drinks in the air and you're filming this dude telling you to shut the fuck up when your phone shouldn't even be out, you're the problem, not him. Man, you're just making it harder on the employees, you're making it shittier for the families around you. So please, for the love of God, stop acting like a child. You're not edgy, you're not funny. You're just ruining. You're honestly a hypocrite because you're claiming to be a fan of the franchise while ruining it for other fans. So are you a fan or not? Because you're making the movie, you're making it worse for other people. And if you make it worse for other people, the less people are going to come back to movies in the future. And so how can you call yourself a fan at that point when you're literally hurting the experience of the movie that you claim to be a fan of? Anyway, I know this was a pointless, needless rant, but like, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, if every big title that comes out in the future is going to be this, say goodbye to movie theaters. You know, I mean, even if you didn't have this going, movie theaters likely are going to die out. Like, they probably just are. But you're definitely speeding up that process if that's how people are going to react. But, you know, to the people that are genuinely having a good time with this, and the movie theater experiences that are genuine reactions of excitement, hell yeah, I'm happy for you, you know? And this movie isn't directed at you. This is directed at the snotty teenager that throws a drink up in the air and then goes, whoa, oh, but I was excited. No, you're not. Yeah, I believe that, you know, you partially are, but what you're more excited about is your fucking video that you're making at the expense of the people around you. Like, even the full viral videos of seeing the full theater explode and erupt. Everybody has their phone out. So why is you... I just don't believe the reaction is genuine if your phone is out. And it encourages other people to do it. And if your reaction was genuine, you wouldn't feel the need to show it to others. So, yeah. It's not cool. You're not edgy. You're just bringing it down for the people that have waited their entire lives to see this come to life. And showing your age, because nobody over the age of 15 thinks it's funny to throw a drink up into the air onto somebody. And I don't know, be proud of that, I guess. I don't know. But it is cool to see that, you know, a movie is making $1 billion. It is cool to see that this movie is actually making fans happy. It is cool to see that it's bringing people excitement. But, like, yeah, dude, like, and I'm glad 3C and other bigger creators are bringing this to the attention of people, but I don't necessarily agree with this stance of, like, let him make his speech, it's just the previews. No, because if you do that, man, then anybody can just do it, every movie, and then when do you draw the line, right? Like, no, nobody came there to hear your speech. They came to watch the movie. If you got a heartwarming speech and you get it out and you're like, it's just one of those things. It's like, yes, it's awesome that you have a heartwarming speech and care about it that much. But like I said, if everybody's allowed to get up and go give a speech before a movie, where do you draw the line? Well, people can just keep doing it and keep... Stop thinking you're funny for throwing popcorns and drinks on people. But to anybody that has plans to go see it, stay safe, and I hope you have a good time. I know how passionate the Minecraft fan base is, and I am happy to see this come to life for them. But yeah, it does suck that, you know, for every genuine movie audience that is blowing up with excitement, you got 3 that are over here you know, hyping that excitement just for, you know, their video. And that sucks. That's doing more harm to the movie and movie theaters then good. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.